preparing, that means there it is. We got it. All right. So we're going live. We got all our friends on YouTube are now joining us. And as you can see from maybe the name on YouTube, it's a President's Day. We kind of have a patriotic type background here. And again, we're on a holiday for some folks. So some folks might be out doing different things. They might be taking advantage of that opportunity. Maybe somebody they work with or somebody didn't have to go into work maybe. And so they were able to be at home today. And, you know, instead of just sitting around the house, some people on the holidays, they actually decide to make that kind of like a fitness day. So they'll choose to do activities and things that they know that they maybe aren't able to do whenever there's work going on or school going on. And now they're like, hey, you know what? We got an extra day. Let's go ahead and get in some of that good work. So first thing we're going to do, let's have a sip of water. I got my green cup here. Oh, it's not quite disappearing. Yeah, it's disappearing. The green cup. We have the green screen on our background. Let's check in. And what do you guys think about Nick? You want to do the breathing motto? We got a thumbs up coming from Nick. Everybody, let's go ahead and we got Nick coming up here, and he's going to help us out, getting us kicked off with the breathing motto, and then we'll do a warm up, and we'll probably have some time for some presidential leadership today too. All right, Nick, go ahead, take it away.
And bye, buddy, and my name, breathe in the dirt. Breathe out loud. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the dead. Breathe in your bed. And breathe out the watch. And breathe in my world. Do I do it? My dog, but.
Nice job. Great job, Nick. Everybody remember last week, Nick was doing that strength test. He was in the studio and he did those strength test exercises. And then you might remember on Friday, we actually did what we called a mini strength test. So remember, we had the paper balls and we were trying to get him into the teacup. We were doing the weight on the rope and working on the exercises again that Nick was focusing on. We were talking about doing some obstacle course moves. We'll practice some of those today. But again, great job to Nick with his strength test last week. And welcome everybody who's on here. We have a lot of fun, great faces. We got Sandy's on here, Byron, Carla, Abraham keeps popping on into. Remember, we'll have some people join in throughout the workout. And so if anybody wants to maybe do a leadership, maybe a President's Day kind of challenge, you could do leadership today and you could get that President's Challenge. You could check that one off. So let's go ahead and move our head around. And, you know, I'm seeing behind me here a lot of stars. So I'm thinking, let's go ahead and do some stars with our head. So we're going to look at, again, making the shape of a star in front of our body. And so just like a star up here, you have the point and then you come down and over. You could do a star like this one, or you could draw the full line. So you're going all the way down, across this way, back down and up. Let's go ahead and do 5 stars going one way, and then we'll try it out another way too. So I'm going to start at the top, and then I'm going to go down all the way to one corner. So down here by my shoulder. Now I'm going to go up over this way, over the shoulder, go right across, and then down over here to this shoulder, and then straight back up to the top. So that would have made a star. Let's do that 4 more times, and you can move at your own speed. So we're going to go up, we're going to go down from here, going up and over, going across, going back down to the shoulder, and then back up. Here we go again. So I'm going to go down to my left shoulder, up over my right shoulder, across to my left shoulder, down to my right shoulder, and then up in front. Here we go again. Down to the left shoulder, across to the right shoulder, across to the left shoulder, down to the right shoulder, and up. Let's go ahead and do it in a different direction. We're going to start in a different place. I'm going to start this time over to the right side. So starting over to the right side, and I'm going to go across to the left side, down to the right shoulder, up to the top, down to the left shoulder, and then across to the right side. Let's go across to the left side, down to the right shoulder, up to the top, down to the left shoulder, and back across to the right side. Nice job, everybody. With just making a few stars like that, we're getting in our side to side head movement, plus up and down, plus diagonal. So we're moving at the angles. Let's go ahead and do what the opposite of a star might be is a rainbow. You don't see a lot of rainbows at night. You see the stars at night. So let's think about during the day, we're looking at a rainbow. Let's start over on one side and let's look all the way up at that rainbow. Maybe it's a double rainbow. So let's look going back this way, all the way over. Now let's look at the rainbow's reflection. So we're going to bring it down across the bottom and then back down again. Let's do one more time going across the top. So we're going up over the top all the way. It's a huge rainbow. And it goes all the way out of the ocean, all the way up to the mountains of San Diego. And then let's look down at the water, moving our chin down, moving our nose is kind of pointing down at the ground, and then bringing it up. Nice job. Let's keep going with our neck. Let's do the ear lift. So we're going to imagine one of these stars. We're kind of lifting our ear up to the star. So we're going to bring the ear goes up, and you can see that stretch in the side of the neck. We'll hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring our shoulders to the middle, kind of move them around just a little bit, starting to get our trapezius going now. And then up with the other ear. So ears going up. I'm just trying to lift that ear up as high as I can, stretching my neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then moving it around, moving them around. Here we go, up on the other side, bringing it up, holding it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then moving them around again. Just kind of rolling those shoulders. We did a lot of shaking and swinging. That's what we did, shaking and swinging the other day. Let's go ahead and keep that neck going up, ears going up. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's move those shoulders around again one more time. Maybe go forward and back with the shoulders a little bit, and then we'll do giraffe neck, turtleneck too. So we have back with the shoulders, forward with the shoulders. Let's go back with the head, forward with the head. So let's do a back with the head. So I'm bringing my head back, and then forward with the head, and then hold it out. Let's go back with the head, bringing my head back, forward with the head. Let's go back with the shoulders, bringing our shoulders back, forward with the shoulders. Back with the shoulders, bringing the shoulders back, forward with the shoulders. Let's bring the shoulders back to the middle. Let's bring our head back, bringing our neck back, getting our vocal cords. And then let's go out again, giraffe neck, reaching out with the giraffe neck, bringing it back again, going turtleneck, holding that turtleneck in. 3, 2, 1, going out with the giraffe neck. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bring those shoulders back. Hold them back. 3, 2, 1. Let's bring those shoulders forward. Bring them forward. Rolling. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, everybody. Good. Let's have a sip of water. We're going to keep moving on with our shoulders now, getting all the muscles across our upper back and our chest and our arm connections. Get those moving. All right. The first one let's do is let's go just trapezius and go with the trapezius lift. Let's do 10 up and down, and then we're going to hold the 10th one for 10 seconds. So let's just go up and down, hold the number 10. Here we go. So we go 1, like I don't know, 2, 3, 4, yeah, Carla, 5, 6, I don't know, 7, 8, 9, and holding it for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now let's go for our rhomboids in the middle of our back. So remember, this is where we're going to bring our shoulder blades together, and we're going to bring our arms up, and we're going to reach forward. So we're going to reach forward, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to bring our elbows and our shoulder blades together. So this is from the back. I'm going forward, back. And you can see how my arms are kind of, elbows are up, and I'm bringing those shoulder blades back. Here we go. We're going for 10. So we go 1, 2. There we go. That's just 2 right here. Here we go. 3, 3. I got to get my counting down. 4, 4, 5. Reaching. 5. Going straight. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, and we're going to hold 10, 10, and 10. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Ooh, you should be feeling that now in the middle of your back and kind of, again, we're our trapezius. Those are the muscles we've been focusing on, but now let's go ahead and get our deltoids in. So let's go chicken wing, going up and down 10, and we're going to hold the 10th one for 10 seconds. So here we go. So we're going 1, just up and down chicken wing. 2, there you go. You can do it with me. 3, nice job, everybody. 4, and not too fast. You got it. 5, 6, remember, this is going to be working on our deltoids. 7, nice job. 8, 9, and here we go. We're going to hold 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Bring them down. Let's shake them out. And we're just going to kind of just shake them out, kind of like a wiggle and shake where you're moving your whole body. If I was just shaking my arms out, this would be shaking my arms out. If I'm shaking out my whole body, I'm going to get more from my ribs and kind of more from my spine. So, you know, kind of shake it out, almost like you're trying to, like, maybe you got like bugs on you and you're like, oh, I'm trying to get it off. Or I don't know, maybe you got some sand on you. You're playing at the beach, you're trying to brush the sand, trying to get it off. Nice, keeping it moving. Nice job. Keep it going. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. So we got our trapezius going. We got our rhomboids going. We got our deltoids going. Let's go ahead and go underneath. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep with our pattern. So we're going to go for 10 quick squeezes. And you don't have to raise your arms up like a full chicken wing. Just enough to kind of bring them up and then squeeze and then up, squeeze. And so we'll do that 10 times, and then we'll hold the 10th one. And so here we go. Get ready. Again, doesn't have to be a full chicken wing. We'll go up and we'll go squeeze. 1, 2, up, down. 3, up, down. 4, up, down. 5, up, down. 6, up, down. Squeeze, up, down. 8, up, down. 9. And here we go. 10 seconds. Squeeze your armpits. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Ooh, I can feel it. I can feel all around in here. I can feel readiness. I can feel kind of like the muscles in me. We've kind of had a discussion now, and I've said, hey, muscles, I'm going to want you to be working for me for the next hour, you know, and maybe even a little later on if I'm getting ready for the rain preparation. Let's go ahead now. So we got neck. We got our shoulders with our trapezius, our rhomboids, our deltoids. We got our armpits. Let's go ahead and go for the bicep and the tricep. So with the bicep, we're going to be doing the bicep curl. So let's go up and down 10 times. And then on the 10th one, we're going to squeeze, and we're going to squeeze that bicep at the top. Like we're Muscle Man. We're going to do a 10-second bicep squeeze. No weight. You don't need weight to get that muscle to fire up. You just got to squeeze it. All right, here we go. Arms as straight as you can get them. If you can get your arms down to your side, that's okay. If not, you can have your arms kind of in front of your body, like resting on your legs. And then we're going to bend at the elbows. So we're going 1 and give it a little squeeze at the top. Just squeeze down. 2, nice. Bringing it down. 3, bringing it down. 4 with a little squeeze. 5, good job. 6, here we go. 7, down. 8, down. 9, down, and squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Wow, did you feel that right there? Not just in your bicep, but you might have felt that in your armpit. You might have felt that in your shoulder. All those muscles that we've been warming up, they're all saying like, hey, I want to help you out with this. I want to help you out. I'm going to help you do the squeeze. So now let's go ahead. We're going to look at our triceps. So there's 2 ways we can do our triceps. I'm going to show you one, and then I'm going to do the other. So one way is if we're sitting down and we're sitting up straight, we're going to have our hands behind our head and our arms are going up and down like this. So I'm just bringing my arms down, up and down, up and down. And then when I go up and when I come down, there's not going to really be as much of a squeeze like there was with the biceps, but we're just going to hold them up for about 10 seconds. The other one is if you're able to lean forward a little bit and bring your arms kind of behind you. So again, here, I'm going to stand this way. I'm going to lean forward and I'm going to bring my elbows. So look at that. So this is how I am. And I'm just straightening my arms out. But because I'm leaning forward now, I'm adding some resistance from my lower arm. So there you go. If you can lean forward just that little bit, that'll be good. And you're going to have those elbows back. And here we go. This is called the kickback. And so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. 5, 6. This is kind of like skiing. 7, 8, 9, and then 10. We're going to hold it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! And now if you were doing that forward lean, I can imagine you were feeling it in that tricep right there. So that's going to be the bottom part of our arm right here. The bicep's going to be the top part. And they're both responsible for this kind of action. The arm coming close to the body or going away from the body. That's kind of their main roles. And so again, we have our neck. We got our neck going. Trapezius, rhomboids, deltoids, biceps, triceps. Let's go ahead and get into the forearm and the hands, and they kind of can work together. So let's start with the forearms, and let's work on our up and down. So just our flexion and extension, bringing our wrists up and down. And if you wanted to do a little breathing with this one, you could. So you could maybe breathe in on one way, breathe out the other. Let's do 4 more, and then we're going to hold up on the last one. Here we go. 3, down, up 2, down, up 1. Let's do 1 more. Here we go. Down, and then hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now, so you might have been feeling that through here, and you should have, because again, those muscles, they're going to help with the extension of the wrist. So they're called extensors. And as we lift up on the wrist, that's muscles right here on top. As we go under with the wrist, that's going to be muscles down here, kind of the bottom part of my forearm, and they're going to be active. Now let's go ahead and get our fingers moving. So let's go ahead and let's start with wiggling, because wiggling is just as free as can be. You can't do wiggling wrong. You just kind of wiggle them around, and you don't have to even do it in order. You can do whatever you want to do. Nice, wiggling, wiggling, wiggling. Now let's go with piano playing. So piano, we're going to curl our fingers, and we're going to imagine you're tapping down on a piano key, or like on a computer where we're typing. So the fingers aren't flat. They're going to be bent, and they're going to be pushing down on the keys. Let's keep it going. My mom's really good at this one. She's got no problem with the piano keys. And you're going to feel this in your forearms. If you're not trained like me in piano playing, you're going to feel this a lot in that lower arm because you're trying to do so much with the hands. Let's play chopsticks. Here we go. We go dun 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 dun. And then somebody else can jump in and they can start playing around too. Now let's go and let's take it to pressure. So a little bit different from before. Let's do pressure on each hand, and then we're going to do pressure with both hands. So first off, we're just going to give a squeeze. Let's do 5-second squeezes. So 5-second squeeze. Here we go. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to squeeze with my middle finger and my thumb. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now with my ring finger and my thumb, squeezing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now with my pinky and my thumb, squeezing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's go ahead and we're going to put index fingers together. We'll do index fingers, and you're kind of pushing against each other, and just give it a push and go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do our middle finger and our index finger now. So we have 2 going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's bring our ring finger, middle finger, and index finger. So now we have 3 if we can, and go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's get our pinky. Still no thumbs yet. So no thumbs. We got our pinky and pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's get our thumbs in. So now our thumbs. So we got all our fingers. If we have all our fingers, let's push them together and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and shake them out, relax them out. And we're going to do one more pressure. But now this time won't be with the fingertips. We'll do it with the hands and watch how all the muscles are going to fire up. Here we go. Get ready. You can do it this way or you can do it this way. You choose. And here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and push. Push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Wow, did you feel all that? All those muscles in your core fired up. Here we go again. Push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it out again. One more time. Here we go. One more for 10 seconds and push. 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And wow, I felt that here. I felt that here in my core, even though I was pushing my hands together like that. So remember, everyone, when we're exercising and you're thinking about, I want to go head to toe workout, there's a lot of different things you can do. Some of them are going to be movements. Some of them are going to be applying like a constant force. And the plank, what Nick does, that's a constant force. When we're pushing pressure, that's a constant force. And there's a lot of things in life that we do that might use a constant force. And, you know, we're going to do something here in a second. Let's have a sip of water, and I'm going to change some things up. All right. I thought this next exercise would be kind of neat. And it's going to involve using a tray. So if you've ever had like an eating tray, whether you're at a cafeteria or maybe at home, when I'm at home, sometimes I have like a eating tray. I'll put my food on the tray. And that way, if you drop something, it doesn't get on your clothes. It kind of lands on the tray, kind of like a little mini table. Let me show you here. I got a tray right here. It's just a regular old little like bamboo tray. And what I want to do, and if you don't have a tray, that's okay. You can use your imagination. You can kind of hold hands up just like that. But what I want to do is I want to pretend that we're serving up some meals. And so what we're going to do, I'm going to have my tray. I'm going to do a twist over here as if I have like somebody over here I'm going to deliver a meal to. I'm going to reach out with the tray and then I'm going to bring it back in. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to lift it up over high. But when I lift up high, I'm not going to lift it up like this. I'm going to try to keep it flat. So I'm going to lift it up and keep it. I'm always going to keep it this way. And let's go ahead and put, what can we do? Which one? The tennis ball. Tennis ball might disappear. This thing's neat. Who's ever seen one of these before? Have we talked about this on workout yet? No? I see some people shaking their heads saying no. Everybody, I can't remember the exact name for this. This was a toy for my daughter, but what this is a really great representation of how our body is connected. You know, if I move on these, imagine these are kind of like our bones in our body. So these wooden beams are the bones in our body, and they're all connected at certain areas through like ligaments and tendons, where some of these muscles connect to each other and some of the muscles connect to the bone, to the stick. And if you move one, the other ones kind of move a little bit too. And sometimes they move even more. So if I twist this here, you can see I have other ones moving as well. And if I lift on this one here, you have other ones moving. So imagine your body is similar to something like this, to where when I'm moving my arm over here, this is all you might see, but there's a lot going on in here. Just like if I'm maybe moving just, you know, one piece here, you know, there might be a lot going on in other areas and you can't quite see it, but it's connected that way. So let's go ahead and put my little tensegrity model on the tray. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn. I'm going to reach it out. I'm going to bring it back. Then I'm going to go up high. I'm going to reach it up high, bring it back down. Then I'm going to go down low. So I'm reaching down low, bringing it up. And then I'm going to go over here to this side. And the whole time I'm trying to keep everything flat. You could also probably do this with a book if you had a book. All right, here we go. Let's go 5 in each direction. So we're going to turn. We go 1, 1, serving up the giant. 2, serving up Sophia. And then it might have been 3 and then 4. All right, let's go it again. Here we go. 1, You got to try to hold it flat. 2, 3, and 4. And you don't want to spill. You can see I haven't spilt anything yet. Here we go. 1, reaching out. 2, reaching up. 3, reaching down. 4, reaching to the side. Let's go it again. 1, reaching up. 2, reaching up. 3, reaching down. 4, reaching to the side. Let's go one more time. And we're going to go 1, reaching over. 2, reaching up. 3, reaching down. And 4, reaching over to the side. Now, let me show you another way that we can look at this. And it's going to give you an idea of what we can do. So the next one we're going to do is going to be like Bernie's twist or like the hula twist. Sometimes when Carla has us doing the hula twist and our arms aren't moving. So with that one, we were twisting and moving. On this one, we're just going to twist and we're going to keep our arms steady. So we're going to be twisting from our core. What I'm going to do is see how fast I can twist. I'm going to start slow. And I'm going to see how fast I can twist before we lose this little molecule right here. This looks like maybe like a big, like an atom, you know, like a molecule. And everything's all put together, all the hydrogen and carbon bonds and everything. So let's go ahead and I'm going to start twisting pretty slow. And I'm just going side to side. Oh, it's already starting to move a little bit on me. But let's see. I still have it on there. Oh, and it's moving. It's shifting. And I'm just twisting side to side, trying to keep this thing from rolling around. And if you look at me, if you take a moment and just look at me for a second, you'll see I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the object on the tray. Let's speed it up a little bit. Oh, here we go. It's starting to move. It's starting to move all over the place. Oh, I'm trying to keep it on it. It didn't fall. Oh, and there it goes. So what's kind of neat there, everybody, is I didn't push it off. I was just creating force and I was creating momentum and I was kind of manipulating how that object was moving around. But then I was trying to kind of steady it. I was trying to keep it under control. And you could see me concentrating and looking at it. Let's try one more time. If you ever have a tray that you could do this with, this would be fun. You could also probably do it with the tennis ball. Let's try it out with the tennis ball. The tennis ball is going to move around a lot more, but it's still going to let me keep it on. And so I'm twisting side to side, and I'm trying to keep that tennis ball on here, and eventually it's going to get too fat. And you can see the ball's still there. It's hitting into the walls, and I'm twisting with my core. I haven't even started counting yet. Here we go. Let's go faster. Let's speed it up. Oh, it's still going. It's still there, everybody. Oh, my gosh, the tennis ball. And now I'm moving, and I'm moving, and I'm grooving. And here we go. Oh, my gosh, it's still there, everybody. Look at that. I'm twisting. I'm going faster. Here we go. As fast as I can. As fast as I can go. The tennis ball's still on the tray. Oh, and there it goes. Wow. What's neat about something like that is I didn't even need to count the reps. I was having fun. I was moving my body, working on my core, but I was having a good time kind of playing a game. And this is with a tray. This is just with a regular old tray. Let's go. We'll put the tray down. Let's have a sip of water, everybody. Again, always like showing new creative stuff. Sometimes I get an idea and I want to share it with everybody. I want everybody to remember that exercise and being healthy, it's not just having to do one thing. There are so many things that we can do that are going to work our mind and our body. And remember that when you think about fitness, it's not just about your body. A lot of it is about your mind. Who remembers last week when we were working with Nick and we were talking about going over the hurdles? And me and Nick, we had talked about using our mind to lean our shoulder over when we were doing our balance, going over that hurdles. Nick did that and he made it over all the hurdles without knocking any of them down. I was so impressed and so proud of Nick, but it shows how his mind was in control. His body did what his mind said to do, which was the lean over the foot. Let's go ahead and we're going to get our legs moving. Next one let's do that knee tap, elbow tap. We're going to get that going. And again, let's go slow to fast. So we're going to start off slow. We're going to end up going fast. All right. So remember, knee tap, elbow tap. I got my knee. It's right here. It's right there. And my elbow's up here. So I'm going to go down and up. And I'm going to start off slow. And then we're going to get going fast. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to start speeding up a little bit. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Here we go. Faster. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, faster, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. And now let's take a deep breath. Nick, for you too, I want you to try to do this. Go ahead and exhale. And now we're just going to go super slow. So let's bring up that knee slowly, bringing up that arm. If you're sitting down, bring that arm up, go out for the tap. Tap, bring it up nice and slow. How slow can you reach out? I can go up higher with my arm. Going up slow, tap, bringing it down, bringing it down. Keep that foot up in the air, Nick. You got it as long as you can. Bring now, switch over to the other side. Bring your other knee up, your other elbow up. Keep it going slowly, slowly going for the tap, tap, and going up for the elbow. Tap, and then bringing it back down and relax. Ooh, who else? It might have just been me. Was anybody else just holding your breath a little bit? Did anybody feel that? When we went fast, I see some hands coming up. When we went fast and then we slowed it down, myself, and I think some of you might have also felt it too, we ended up kind of holding our breath a little bit. And again, that's always super, super interesting to see how our body, when we're exercising, how our body and our breathing are connected. That was kind of neat. Let's go ahead and have a sip of water. Excellent job. I can see some of our friends on here. We got, again, some more friends joining in. Coach Emily just joined in. We have Alicia's in the house too. We got Abraham's calling a water break. We got Sammy in the house. Tyler's in the house. All kinds of friends in here. Let's see. We got a message in the chat room. Oh, look at Abraham. Look at you, Abraham. You remembered. So Abraham, everybody in the chat room, putting it out there that my birthday, is it on a Saturday? My birthday is on March 9th. It's coming up. And Abraham actually knows how old I am. Sometimes I don't even know how old I am. And he's right. I'm going to be 42. That's a good age. 42 is the new 24. And Sammy was asking about, did anybody see the All-Star game? You know what, Sammy, I missed the slam dunk, but I got to see some of the three-point shootout. I got to see some of the three-pointers, and I like, again, the three-point shootout. Has anybody seen that with the basketball with All-Stars? When you have the three-point shootout, that's kind of like what Nick was doing in the studio when we were working on the basketball shootout. You have different points for different zones, and you could even have like a special basketball where if you make that one, you get extra points for that one. Maybe that's a 3-point or a 5-point ball. And so you can create a game just like basketball shootout. You could create that at your home. Maybe you're at your workspace right now and you're like, you know what? We need a game to play when we all take a break. You can do basketball shootout and you can set it up just like the NBA All-Stars. All right, talking about breath hold, I think I ended up just holding my breath on that last one. Let's do a breath hold, everybody. And let's go ahead and, again, start to work on getting that connection with our mind and our body. I know, Carla, you want to do a kettlebell workout still? We got a thumbs up? All right. So Carla's got the kettlebell workout. So let's go ahead and do a breath hold exercise. Then we'll do a kettlebell workout with Carla. And then we can join in with Coach Emily and everybody from Friday. She might still be in St. Petersburg. I don't know. Coach Emily's all over the place sometimes, everybody. She's just traveling the East Coast up and down. We'll find out where she is. And maybe we can kind of get tuned in on that Monday and get our minds and our bodies ready for the week. It's going to be a rainy week for us, Coach Emily. So we need a lot of help with getting umbrellas open and putting on ponchos and things like that. All right, let's get ready for the breath hold. Let's go for something that everybody's going to feel real confident in. Let's go for 15 seconds. A 15-second breath hold. That's something I think everybody can do. But remember, if you feel like you need to breathe, go ahead and breathe at any time and just kind of keep in mind what time that was and see if you can get to maybe 15 seconds as we continue to practice. We'll do our traditional breath hold. So we'll breathe in 2, breathe out those 2, and we'll breathe in a third breath. And then we're just going to relax. We're not going to breathe out, but we are going to relax our body. I'm going to count to 15. I'll go to 5 3 times. And then we're going to go ahead and just exhale or inhale, whatever your body feels like doing. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe and hold and relax. And I was trying to count funky on my hand all slow. But again, everybody, that was a little bit longer than 15 seconds. And that's what we were going for. Remember, I was like, just follow the count on my hand. And that might have been 20, 25 seconds. Sometimes when we don't know the time or when we think the time is short, but then we kind of extends a little bit longer, we find that, hey, we're able to do this and keep it going. So again, great job, everybody. The breath hold, such a neat way for us to kind of connect with our body. Carla, go ahead and grab your kettlebell. Everybody, let's have a sip of water. We got our body working out. We warmed up our neck, our trapezius, our rhomboids, our deltoids, our armpits, our biceps, our triceps, our forearms, our hands. We got our legs moving. We've been having a great workout, everybody. And now we're about to have a kettlebell workout. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can pretend like you're kind of holding on to something, or you could grab anything. If you had a little tensegrity thing, you could grab it. If you had a kettlebell, you could even maybe do it if you have just a ball. I got my ladybug ball right here. So Carla, let's go ahead and bring you up. Carla's got a really cool kettlebell there too. She has the sand kettlebell. These are the ones I recommend. If you can get one of these, find one. Ask for it for a gift and everything. Oh, we're gonna get you unmuted. Here you go. All right, Carla.
You can get this. I got this in Ross.
Nice. Everybody, you're gonna find them there for super great price.
You ready?
Cheaper than a
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
bicep curl.
7, 8, 9, 10. Let's switch into Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then go side to side, turn and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're gonna clap and hold it.
That's tough. Clap and catch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're gonna do the push and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we're gonna stretch the liberty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now hold it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15.
Nice job.
You tell me to go back to Ross because it was like $1.99 and you tell me to go back to Ross and you tell me to go get it and I got it. Remember?
I do remember that actually. Yeah. Look, it looks like I'm holding a real ball of energy.
And on Thursday, the Padres play with the Dodgers this Thursday.
What? Baseball already? Did we just have the World Series? Oh my gosh.
This Thursday with the Dodgers.
We're going to be having baseball season coming up already. They just had the World Series, I feel like. Everybody, again, Carla was showing us some great exercises using the kettlebell. What's great about that kettlebell, and even other kettlebells like this one, the one that has like the hard handle, what's great, again, you can hold it with two hands. You can hold it here. You can hold it there. You can hold it by the top. You can hold it like this. There's a lot of different ways you can get a grip on it. And like Carla was showing with that sand one, there's a lot of ways you can grip it. You can twist and move. You can move the kettlebell around your body.
And I'll see you Friday.
Body around the kettlebell. But again, like she mentioned, $1.99. She was able to get that kettlebell. And she's going to be able to use that for a lot of exercises. I think that's worth it. And remember, if you have like a birthday like me coming up, and somebody's saying like, hey, what would you want for your birthday? Maybe say, I'd like a sand kettlebell for my birthday. And you could even tell them where to go to get it.
See you Friday.
Let's have a sip of water, and then we're going to bring up our friend from the other side of the continent, Coach Emily, all the way on the other side. Just think, everybody, I'm out here on the edge of the West Coast. Coach Emily's all the way on the edge of the East Coast. Can you imagine how many people there are in between me and Coach Emily right now? I don't know.
I'd say a whole lot, but even though we're on different sides, we're still wearing our matching blues today. So we must have got the memo.
Absolutely. Are you still in St. Petersburg?
I'm not. I hopped back over to Boca Raton, Florida. So
Boca Raton.
Coach John is right. I'm always moving and grooving. And same thing here.
On the Atlantic?
Say that. Yes.
Okay. So everybody, Boca Raton's on the St. Petersburg. That's on the Gulf of Mexico, right?
That's correct. Yep.
Neat.
Everybody. So I went across the state. So I am in Boca, and it seems like wherever I travel, the rain is following me. So we had lots and lots of rain today, no sunshine. So I definitely can relate. And I don't know about you, with the rain, it's sometimes really hard to motivate, to feel energized, to really want to do anything. And then we feel kind of trapped because oftentimes we can't go outside. So this is the time where we need our exercise even more, and some of our breath work to help us to create some of that internal fire, some of that energy inside for these rainy days. So excited to be joining you guys, and let's get to Mindful Mondays. Hello, Abraham. Hello, everybody. So good to see you. Happy Monday. So let's all sit comfortably in our seat. Let your feet just rest on the ground. And I invite you to either close your eyes or look down at the floor. And as always, we start by noticing and connecting to our breath. Breathing in and breathing out. So first, pay attention to the parts of your body that get big and expand on an inhale. And exhale, notice the parts of your body that soften. And as a way for us to feel energized for our breath, really work on having a powerful breath. So really imagine your breath as this fuel or this, like, I don't know, this special flame or fire within your body. So breathe in and breathe out. Taking deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Now pay attention to the sound of your breath. And if you can't hear your breath, really intensify. So really breathe deep so you can hear the breath on the back of your throat. Like you're stoking a fire, feel your breath in your body. Now take your attention to your mouth and your nose and feel and notice the texture, the temperature of your breath. Noticing your breath, feeling energized, feeling the power of your breath. So with your eyes closed or open, start to move your spine in a circle as if you're stirring a pot of soup. I got a new chair. I thought it was less noisy, but it's just as noisy as the other one. Nice circles, everybody. Nice modifications as well. All right, 3 circles in this direction. And now let's take our circles and move in the opposite direction. Nice big circles. Still listening for that breath. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. One more. Now come through the center. Inhale, hold your breath at the top. And like a dragon, sigh that fire breath out of your mouth. Moving into our seated cat-cows. Inhale, open up through your chest. Exhale, round and tuck back. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep moving your spine. Let's do 3 more. After your third one, return to the center and let's inhale, hold our breath in. Fire breath out. Move into your shoulders, roll those shoulders up and back, warming up your spine. And then move your shoulders in the opposite direction. Nice job. Let's take it into our elevator breaths. Inhale, squeeze shoulders up. Exhale, drop with a sigh. 3 more. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, drop. 2 more. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, drop. Last one. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, drop. Drop your shoulders. I was just thinking a good rainy day activity you can always do on your own to get pumped up is listen to some of your favorite music and maybe dance around the house. We don't have time to do that now, but that might be your yoga fun homework is do some dancing. All right, so now we're going to try a breath we have on the app where we make fists, and then we start to kind of push our arms up and over. And when we do this, we're going to imagine that if there's any negative thinking or feelings that we have, maybe something's bothering us, we're kind of pushing it away, letting it go. And we're going to add to this our O breath. So we're going to make an O shape with our mouth, and we're going to breathe out like this. If you can do it carefully without hitting yourself, if you have a good sense of your arms, you might even close your eyes and use that O breath. Imagine again, you're pushing away anything that bothers you. It could be a nagging thought or maybe just something that's annoying you and maybe nothing's bothering you, and that's good too. Just kind of move away any tension. Yes, arts and crafts are another great rainy day activity. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch your arms up, reach your arms over together, over top, stretch, stretch, stretch. Feel your spine nice and long. Inhale, exhale, sigh, arms by your side. Let's bring those wrists forward, circle your wrist. Breathing as you circle your wrist in one direction. And then circle in the opposite direction. Wiggle your fingers, shake out your hands. Breathing in and breathing out. Making a quiet clap. Cross your fingers, inhale, and then exhale, stretch. Another thing you might notice, sometimes when we're not getting sunshine or the rain, it can emotionally make us feel sad or depressed. So it's really important that we stay active. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale, float your arms down. Hold on to the back of your chair. And then inhale, pop open up through your chest. And exhale, let it go. Let's move into our helicopter breath. Tap out your shoulders. Tap, tap, tap. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale, exhale, move and groove. Let's do it. Keep breathing, keep warming up that spine. And then return to the center. Keep your elbows where they are and just lift up your elbows. Sigh out your mouth as we return your elbows to that starting position. Keeping our hands where they are. Feeling a little work here. It might feel a little sore. Let's move into that teapot or teeter-tot stretch. Inhale through the center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale back through the center. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Reach up through your fingertips. Exhale, sigh your arms down. Maybe roll those shoulders back a few times. We're going to move. I've been blending my words together today. We're going to move into a seated spinal twist. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist your spine, drop your arms down. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, look over your back shoulder. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, back shoulder. One more deep breath here. Inhale, lift your arms up. And then exhale, let your arms fall down in the opposite direction. Seated spinal twist. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale back to the center, reach your arms up. And then exhale, float your arms down. Moving into a couple of leg stretches if we're able prior to relaxation. Bend one knee, squeeze it in. And then exhale, kick it out, or we can use our hand and wrist as a modification, circling your ankle in one direction. And then circling in the opposite direction. Let's point and flex our foot. Spread and squeeze your toes. Inhale, squeeze that leg in. And then exhale, place it on the ground. Let's lift our other knee. Squeeze it in. Squeeze it in. And then exhale, kick it out. Circle your ankle. Circling in one direction. And then circle in the opposite. Breathing as you point and flex your foot. Spread and squeeze your toes. When you're ready, take an inhale, bend your knee. And then exhale, place your foot on the floor. With both feet on the floor, if you're able, come up onto your tippy toes a few times. And then rock back on your heels. To prepare ourselves for some deep relaxation, let's give ourselves a nice head massage. Massaging your head like you're putting on some dry shampoo. Then use your fingers to draw across your forehead, rubbing on the sides of your eyes, down your jaw, pushing on your mustache line, across your collarbone, and then shake out your hands. Breathing in, breathing out, let your hands just rest open on your lap and close your eyes. If you don't want to close your eyes, just look down at the floor. And let's once more connect to our breath. So again, as it relates to maybe having days where we're not seeing that sunshine, let's create an inner flame, an inner light in our body. So I want you to breathe into your belly and imagine that in the base of your belly is this like bright light, like a fire or a candle. And each time you breathe into your belly, you're adding more air to that fire. So your flame is getting bigger. Breathe into your belly. Feel that imaginary flame like a candle. Breathe into your belly, breathe into your ribs. Feel that flame, feel that fire grow. Belly, ribs. Breathe into the belly, ribs, chest. Feel your light grow. That flame just gets bigger and bigger in your body. Breathe into your belly, ribs, chest, up to your shoulders. Feel this big, bright light. Exhale, let it go. Big, deep breath, belly, ribs, chest, shoulders, up your neck. Feel that fire grow. One more big breath like that. Feel it all the way to the top of your head, belly, ribs, chest, shoulders, top of your head. This big fire that you're creating inside yourself. Breathing deep. Now imagine as you breathe out, send that fire, send that light down your arms, down your legs, so your whole body is filled with this breath, this powerful breath. And repeat in your own head, I am energized. Feeling this beautiful breath, this source of energy. I am energized. With your eyes closed, place one hand and your other hand over your heart. And notice, I notice even in myself, my palms of my hands feel warm on my heart from the heat I've created in my body. And with your hand over your heart, imagine now that fire, all that fire that you created in yourself with your breath is coming to your hands, like it's attracted to your hands. Feel this light in your heart. Really breathe it and hold it in your heart, this special light. And before we move into our breathing mantra, our breathing motto, just give yourself some kind words. So imagine you're looking at yourself in a mirror and repeat to yourself, may I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be peaceful. Knowing that when we're happy, healthy, and peaceful, that's such a special gift we share with others just by being ourselves. So in yoga, we make our hands in a prayer position and we usually close out by saying namaste, which means that the light fire in me sees and recognizes the light and the fire in you. So now with our last couple of minutes, I think it's time to do the breathing motto. Is somebody going to come up here and join me now that we've created some fire?
You want to do it with Carla, Coach Emily?
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
How about that, everybody? So again, let's give a round of applause to Coach Emily. Thank you so much. Everybody, you couldn't see me because I was sitting down on this little tiny chair the whole time right over here. It's the tiniest little chair I could find. But it's still effective. Let's go ahead. Let's bring up Carla. And Carla, maybe let's do the breathing motto. Do you want to do the first line or you want Coach Emily to do the first line?
He do the first line, I'll do the second line.
Sounds
You
great.
got it. All right, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good.
Bring the bad.
Breathe in the happy.
Being the sad.
Breathe in your best.
Being the worst.
Breathe in your power.
So you just go first.
Oh, that was a
Ooh,
wonderful
nice.
duet. That was terrific.
That
Again,
was
great job.
awesome.
Carla and Coach Emily, they were our team
Teamwork.
leaders today. They helped us with our workout. Carla had the kettlebell, remember, Coach Emily, with our mindfulness, with our
I put
thoughtfulness.
Carla co-captain. You saw
I
that?
saw that, Carla, the captain. Everybody have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank
Get
you.
ready
See you
for the rain.
Wednesday.
I'll see you on Wednesday at 11 o'clock. We'll have leadership from Byron and Nick and all of our friends. Everybody try to stay dry. Here comes the weather in 5.
Bye. See you Wednesday.
3, 2,
Bye.
and